Hey everyone, I'm here with Blaine from Ridetech, and he's going to tell us about the platforms they cover, what the benefits are of going with Ridetech. Thank you for joining us, Blaine.
Oh, thanks for stopping in. Ridetech is a company that has been around for about 27 years. We started doing lowering cars, doing air ride suspension,
Of course.
and we're based out of Jasper, Indiana. So all American made manufacturing and an ISO 9001 certified facility. And we've gotten into the coilover side of the marketplace too. So we do both air ride and static coilovers. The original intent was to build a better handling and better ride quality lowered car. And so we've worked to that for the last 27 plus years. And in the booth this year, with as far as our new products are concerned, we've got this brand new subframe behind me that we'll be releasing in Q1 2025.
Okay.
So coming up here next year. This is for a first gen F-body Camaro. So 1967 to 69 Camaros or Firebirds. It basically adds a lot of improved steering and suspension geometry. Fits either our air ride suspension or a coilover. We've got one of either fitted on either side. Bigger front sway bar. It allows you to run more modern brake packages as well here with this hub spindle design or a pin spindle design. You can either go with an old school or new school design there. Billet upper control arms, nice move ball joints, and tubular lower control arms. And one of the big things is on a F-body Camaro, it's hard to get a wide wheel and tire under there without rubbing issues.
Yeah,
For
such
those
a
that,
narrow part.
yeah, and so this is a factory track width, but on an 18 by 10 inch wheel, I think with a 6.5 inch backspace, you can actually run like a 275 or 285 without having any rubbing issues or additional modification required. So that's pretty awesome, honestly.
That is awesome. So you took the regular width of the car and you made everything to fit underneath.
Yeah, just built it around a wider wheel and tire combination because of what this type of customer will typically be using the vehicle for autocross or road course,
Road course, yeah.
duty. So, and then one of the other biggest things for handling and driver feedback is we've integrated a Fox body Mustang steering rack as well, so you don't have any of the rear steer and steering box going on there anymore. So this is sold separately, but pretty commonly available product. And going to that, if you're ever working on a car, maintaining a race car or something that you campaign regularly, one of the annoying things to me personally is having to disconnect the steering shaft to take a header out to access things on that side.
Yeah.
This doesn't have to happen that way anymore. It doesn't go between that third and fourth primary anymore. It's not like a main feature and benefit, but it's also nice to know.
So this was all developed truly having the customer in mind.
Yeah, for sure.
Making everything easier.
Another thing that's really cool too is all your alignment adjustment is under the car. You don't have to deal with any alignment shifts up here. So that's pretty convenient also.
Yes, that's beautiful. And what a headache that is to try to align older vehicles, because it's not like today's vehicles. You can just go to any dealership and have your vehicle aligned. Like I know with my stuff, we're doing the string trick and doing it all out that way. So that's amazing that this is all accessible from under the car.
Yeah,
Alignment.
absolutely. And
Very nice.
as far as, everybody's swapping different engines these days. So these engine mount plates will have various ones, but they'll accept conventional small block, big block, or GMLS and Gen 5 LTs as well. And whether you're looking for manual or automatic transmissions, you can flip this transmission cross member over, move it fore or aft, and adapt that to any of the popular manual or automatics that are out there.
And you're streamlining this process by making this one bracket available to work for multiple things.
Yeah.
Because I know fitment can always be such an issue whenever you're modifying a vehicle to make it ready for autocross or course. And so to buy just this bracket, this setup, and have all those options, that is ingenious.
Yeah, I hate to say universal because there's a negative connotation with that, but no one person is going to want to do one specific thing. There's a little bit of a recipe. You can mix in what you like or what you don't like, and you can avoid. So
Yeah.
that's pretty helpful as well. And trying to think, I think I may have covered it. Yeah. If you end up getting air or going with coilover and you choose you want to add air later or vice versa, you can always take these out, ship them to us. This uses the same shock assembly, and we can convert that over to a coilover for you, or conversely, the shockwave that we run up front here.
That's wonderful. I feel you covered every aspect that a customer might want to change up or alter
Yeah, I'm sure I'm leaving something out, but I think we covered most everything here. It's supposed to release for around $6,500. Obviously, the steering rack you'll have to source, and yeah, most everything else does come with it. So
That's awesome. So besides F1 Camaro, what other platforms do you cover?
So one of the big things that we're focusing on, Ridetech has obviously been known for classic and late model performance vehicles, car, truck, and but mostly on the classic side of things.
Yeah.
We're trying to help cement that we're making late model performance car and truck as well into people's mind. But that's a little bit of an uphill battle. So we've got 6th-gen Camaro products over here. We'll show you here in just a minute. That just released as well. So we've got front and rear coilovers there, and we've got an adjustable 3-position rear sway bar available too. And then we also have S550 and S650 Mustang, so 2015 to current year as well. And then we also have LX platform, Chrysler, Dodge Charger, Challenger, and I think that fits 300C and Magnum as well. So yeah, covering the big three pretty much on the car side. And then we also have truck support too. So all of the current gen Silverado, Ram, and F-150, we have lowering coilover systems for, some of which also come with either bigger traction bars, optional traction bars, adjustable rear sway bars as an add-on. And then I think on the Ram 1500, that's a 5-link, if I'm not mistaken. It's got beefier upper and lower control arms that they offer.
You've covered everything so wonderfully. What else is there anything else you'd like to add?
Actually, yeah. So last year, this was a new product for us last year.
Okay.
It just kind of highlights what we've been working on, getting outside of our comfort zone and innovating and offering truly new products that no one's done, or doing it in a better way, like the Ridetech way.
Yeah.
So we built a IRS cradle that bolts in place of a live rear axle and a box body Mustang. This is actually the end of the story. We started with the front of the car and did a double wishbone front suspension to get rid of the strut assembly. But then out back, we wanted to be able to adapt the IRS to this. So this uses a Super 8.8 Ford S550 rear end.
Okay.
Those are commonly available in a junkyard or from anyone who provides those. And then it uses a shortened S550 axle to fit into this assembly here. So if you're looking at a vehicle that has one of these installed, it's a little bit strange to see a little bit of camber on the back of a Fox body Mustang, but it's nice to have that baked into the suspension geometry. Handles like it's glued to the road, and pretty awesome. It's actually, I think this may weigh a few pounds more, but it's weight that's down low, so it's not hurting like your center of gravity or anything.
Okay.
And ultimately, it's a really cool setup. It has sealed parts, ball joints as well, so OE reliability. And it uses, let's see here. You got all your alignment settings here also, and you can run air or coilover in this configuration as well. We try to include that for not to alienate any one of our customers.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love the customer mindfulness that you have with your products, the ability to make it exactly what you want.
Yeah, appreciate that. We can talk about the front as well if you like.
Yeah.
So up front, this is the double wishbone suspension. Typically, these have a McPherson strut assembly that goes up through into the shock towers of a Fox body Mustang.
Yes.
But we've eliminated that with this design. This also has better suspension geometry characteristics as it cycles throughout its travel. You can do air or coilover, like I mentioned again. This allows you to run S550 brakes. You're able to run S550 or S650 brakes up there as well. You also have caliper brackets for the N95 brakes as well. So if you've got some of those already, you don't have to, abandon those and go to something else. And
I see this is the same billet.
Yeah, this is a billet AR, tubular lower as well. And this frees up, actually, this is another byproduct of going to something like this. It's not the main reason you would do it, but it also frees up the shock tower in the engine bay. You can delete that if you wanted to and make more room, which is super convenient if you're putting a Coyote or a larger like Godzilla engine in the engine bay. And yeah, pretty awesome stuff, honestly. And I think this is either 50 or 75 pounds lighter in the front than the factory stuff.
The factory stamp stuff.
Yeah, and we have a version that will adapt to either the factory cross member or another version that'll adapt to the to an aftermarket K member, because there's a ton of those available for these vehicles.
That is phenomenal. That's incredible.
Yeah, we're pretty proud of.
Yeah. So if someone wants to get Ridetech on all four corners of their car, what's the best way to get touch with someone to get exactly what they need for their car?
Just head to ridetech.com. We also have a phone number on the website if you want to give us a call with any other questions or anything like that. We try to make sure that our website's up to date with everything, but if you have any specific questions, we'd love to have a call from you.
Thank you so much, Blaine.
Yeah, thank you for stopping by.